And I always give this example. I always ask the community out there, if a person loses $10,000 in one day and you have the confidence behind you to make $1,000 a day, how many days will it take for you to make back your $10,000? The answer is 10 days, $1,000 a day. How are you going to know that you're able to do that? By putting together enough track record behind you, enough consistency behind you. You can't shake, and the market's very easy to shake people's confidence, but you can't shake a confidence on a person like me. And I've gone through droughts where I've gone weeks without making real money. I've gone even months with just grinding out a normal living, just to be able to, and I've done this in front of your eyes, just to be able to show up and put together days and string together days of not just 500 or 1,000, but 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 plus, day after day after day. And what that does for me, it allows for me to build that confidence inside myself, build the stats up inside myself that allows for me to be able to drive my consistency, my mentality, my focus, and be able to train and talk to and mentor and educate you guys out there. Whether you're a 20-year veteran, hells, we have 30, 40-year veterans on the broadcast. We have people of all sorts of background, and I don't think it ever hurts to repeat this. Some of the great testimonials we got over the weekend. I continue to ask everybody out there to send your testimonials in shinesroom@gmail.com. I want to know where your brain thoughts are. I want to know what you're looking at. I want you to know what you feel like we could help you out in. I want to know what you want to talk about on a daily basis and so on. But many of your responses, many of your testimonials, this comes from, once again, market veterans have asked to continue to go through concepts of discipline, focus, money management, market conditions. It's very easy, guys, sitting there out there alone in the world, sitting there in your basement in your underwear, sitting at home when the kids are swinging from the rafters. It's very easy to get into the wrong routine. It's very easy to think that every trade you're doing is the right trade. It's very easy to see a big bid pop up and think that that's the right place to be for sure. And that's just not the case. The case is you need the outside environment. The case is that you need people, you need educators, you need mentors, you need guys, myself included. How do I know this? I know because I need it myself. I've been at home on bad Fridays of trading. I've been at home in conditions where I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, the next trade's really going to be the big one. I'm down money now. I want to size up. I want to get even bigger. And it's not my type of day and there's not a good risk reward. And I'm still getting out there and I'm still pushing the envelope. And you know what I need? I need you guys. The same way you guys need me. I need you guys. I need the community. I need the presenters. I need people to encourage me at times. I need the emails coming in from last week saying, Shine, I know you're up $7,000. You should be up 10 or 15 or 20. If you see the opportunity, take it. Same way I pass it on to you guys. This is how the community works that we've put together. And I've needed it. I need to know that I see people out there in the world, in the community, making $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a day. That's the motivation that I need. That's the motivation that I put out to you guys. That's the motivation that we go over every day, that I'm sitting here in front of a screen. Instead of out there eating lunch and hitting golf balls, I'm out here, I'm in the office, traveling to develop this community that not only has worked for me, but has put the light onto people's commitment and people's decision-making in the market, money management in the marketplace. And it's something that we continue to focus on every day. So I just want to take a couple questions. I want to keep going over this, and this will not stop, and we will continue to change with the landscape and the ever-changing landscape that's always out there. I will continue to teach some of the rules, show the examples, lead by example, and do my best. Listen, guys, understand what you're doing out there. You're showing your trades, and you're showing yourself, and you're showing your discipline, and you're showing your money management skills to the entire community anonymously. Understand, if you went in front of a panel of judges, you would have to show yourself and say, yeah, I know I wasn't supposed to give back too much money today, but still I did anyway. It's unacceptable. I know I was supposed to push the envelope today because I've been trading well the past couple of days and I saw my opportunity and I only made $500 or $800 and I should have made $10,000. It's unacceptable. That's why we're out here. We're out here to get our peers' perspective, get our community's perspective on where we should be trading, where we should be pushing it, where we should be taking a step back. Guys, I'm only up $867 today. I have no problem with that. I have no problem starting off the week, sort of getting my feel, getting my levels, getting my position, getting into a rhythm as I do it. Don't forget about the money management we talk about. 25% rule works on a morning basis, works on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. You're up 1,000 on the day. Do not give back more than 25%. You are up you're up 2,000 on the week. Do not give back more than 25%. You are up 10 or 20,000 on the month. Do not give back more than 25%. No matter what. Okay, you must reevaluate at times. If you give back too much, you have to take a step back. If not, you can change your whole mentality. You could ruin your psyche when it comes to how good you are in the market. It's amazing how many of you guys I've seen recently be great traders. They're great traders out there. And I've seen people not take advantage of their ability to trade because of their lack of discipline, because of their lack of ability to put on these great trades that the community either spots or calls out, or you yourself identify. And you must, as traders, you must be able to implement those two aspects of the market, both being aggressive at times and being able to take a step back at times. Being able to trade broader scopes or different time horizons and be able to push the envelope on a small term basis or load up on a long term basis. It's just the way we have to be. You have to always be able to be flexible, both long and short. You always have to be able to anticipate and get your rallies and your levels off. You know, if you're going to go short, or pull your pull-ins and get your proper prices off or your bids in there in order to get long. Okay, guys, we will continue to go over this. We will continue to teach. We will continue to mentor. We will continue to interact with the community. You guys are always welcome to send us email. I believe you can reach me now at shine@shinesroom.com. If you guys want to send me a personal email at any point, positive, negative, I'm always here to accept it. And I want to answer a couple questions at this point that came in. The question was on MGM. Question was on MGM. What are the other lines? I got to be honest with you. I don't really care about them. I care about levels. I care about directions. I care about forming of some of these lines as far as directional moves. I care about some of these being moving averages. Most important, I care about direction of stock. I care about levels. If you want to talk about some of the levels, let's talk about, what was that name? HBAN. HBAN. Let's look at this. This 701 I talked about early in the morning. I'm just going to put on a 3-day chart. 701, guys. This is Friday. Friday, 699, 701, 701, a few different times. This is probably 702, probably 703, 704. Every time it went down there, popped back up to 715. Stock's trading 716 right now, 701 bottom. I did trade 10, 12,000 shares of this thing. One fell swoop of this move with a 1 or 2 cent defined downside. 1 or 2 cent defined downside on here. Look, 701, stock goes 699, 698, you're out. You buy 8, 9, 10,000 shares of this thing, you lose $300, you're out. This is for me. If I buy 10,000 shares, I lose $200 if I'm wrong. If I hold on or sell half of them above 10, pulls back in, I may do the trade again, may buy more of it. Next step, 716, where it's trading right now, 715. Take a look at that on the 3-day level. Take a look at what that stock looks like. That's the support. That's the risk reward. Those are the levels that we're looking at. That's how you maximize the trade. That's how you minimize your losses. And you find those things. So I'm just looking. I'm creating levels. I'm creating directions using my charts. I'm creating momentum, creating firmness, creating resistance points, support points, all the stuff that we talk about. If we're getting too advanced for anybody, let me know. If we're too elementary for you guys, there's no harm in you guys sort of repeating and relearning what you all know, what we always talk about. Okay, guys, so that was a quick 20-minute education. I don't want to overload people on a daily basis, but I do want to continue to teach and show and learn and motivate and continue to educate and mentor, as I know everybody out there needs it. The reason why I know, as I said earlier, is because I need it myself. I need to have this environment that I created for myself and for everybody to be able to thrive out there. So on that note, we're going to wrap it up. As we usually say at the end of any broadcast, is that we do not give trading advice. We do not give stock picks in any way. Nothing we say should be misconstrued as stock picks or trading advice. You have now been informed. Continue to trade well and continue to shine on.